YouTube world, back at it once again is Instant Classic 8. The WrestleMania video is coming. I have crazy allergies right now, and I've been coughing so much. I don't want to do a video and just been coughing the entire time. So as soon as I get over this, which is going to be very, very soon, it should be this weekend, I will record that video for you guys and give you the whole WrestleMania story. So look out for that this weekend. It's coming. But let's talk about business here. Today it was announced that Ring of Honor is returning to traditional pay-per-view. I want to say it's the 22nd of June, whatever that June pay-per-view is, which is best in the world. They are returning to traditional pay-per-view. That's pay-per-view where I can pick up my remote and go to channel 785 and hit order and watch it on my TV. That's very big news. I'm still not sure how to feel about it. It's very risky. I mean, as you see, WWE is pretty much getting out of the pay-per-view game with the network. And, I mean, they did amazing on pay-per-view for WrestleMania. I think they did like 500,000 buys, which is ridiculous. But still, they're getting out of the pay-per-view business and, you know, moving everything to the network. TNA, they run 3 pay-per-views now. I mean, they do those, you know, those little one-off pay-per-views. But for the most part, their main shows, they only do 3 a year. Now ROH in 2014 is going to pay-per-view. This is traditional. They're paying, let's say it's $24.95 for the pay-per-view. It actually may cost a little bit more for HD, which is so ridiculous. This is not Ring of Honor's fault. This is television. Why are we paying a premium in 2014 for high definition? No, it's 2014. That should be the standard. Either way, $25 for standard def, $35 for HD. They have to, you know, this is do or die for ROH. At least that's how I feel. I mean, they have to hit a home run with this. It's definitely good that they're getting off the internet pay-per-view. I mean, they're going to be doing internet pay-per-view next week with the, not next week, but next month with the New Japan shows, which is cool. Apparently, I only listened to a bit of the podcast today, but apparently they're going to do kind of like what ROH does, where they do the standard pay-per-views, then you can get it on like YouTube and Facebook and the Ustream and all those different platforms. Apparently, that's what ROH is going to try to do, which sounds a little risky, but I mean, if they want to take this risk, definitely, you know, I'm going to be behind them. They have to have a blowaway show. I wouldn't say necessarily a, like, you know, wrestling, just ridiculous, amazing show, but they just have to hit a home run with, you know, production values and then having a show that people actually want to see. ROH, they started their pay-per-view business back in 2007. That was Respect is Earned, which was, you know, a good show. And then they came back with Driven, which Driven had one of the best matches that we've ever seen, which is Bryan Danielson versus Nigel McGuinness. And then the third pay-per-view, which was Man Up, that was the critically acclaimed show that everyone raved about. And, you know, it's still that's still one of my favorite shows to this day. Then, you know, years later, they went to internet pay-per-view. They started with Final Battle, which, again, was a good show. It wasn't great, but it was good. They turned out an even better show with for their second internet pay-per-view, which was Big Bang, and then their third one, which is Death Before Dishonor 8, which again was the critically acclaimed show that everyone loved and raved about. So this show, you know, best in the world, it doesn't have to be super amazing, but it just has to work properly. And like I said, kind of get the people excited. It's all about, when it comes to anything brand new, it's all about the third show. The third pay-per-view, can they still keep their core audience? Can they get a new audience to come in and watch these pay-per-views? You know, when Ring of Honor started in 2007, I didn't initially order Respect is Earned. I think I bought the DVD like a little down the road, but, you know, the hype behind it, because it was so successful, got me to order Driven. And from there, I've been ordering their shows since then. I've been, you know, I haven't ordered a Ring of Honor show since, what was that? Supercard of Honor of last year, just because I was so pissed on the streaming and everything. I just refused to order another show. And now they're coming on traditional pay-per-view, which is, like I said, it's very risky in 2014. I mean, pay-per-view is not dead. You still have those marquee. I mean, Floyd Mayweather is going to have a fight against, to the public, it's a no-name, but he's going to do 1 million buys. You know, UFC still does, with the right card, they still do big business with pay-per-view. WWE proved, even with a network that you pay $10 a month for, people still, shelled out $60, $70 to get WrestleMania. So it's not dead all the way. The hardcore fans, I think, are going to buy the show. If I don't know what the card is or anything about it, but I definitely am going to support. I'm going to order the show and see how it turns out to be. Like I said, they just need to definitely hit a home run with this. I would say get as much talent as possible. If you can get AJ for that show, you definitely want to do that and just build this thing up and make it seem really huge. But I'm excited to see what Ring of Honor is going to do, see what the future holds out for them. Let me know what you think. Is it smart for them to go on pay-per-view now? Should they just stick to internet pay-per-view? What do you think they should do? Till then, I am Mr. Classic 8. Peace.